No, but I'll
started. I see that red light.
Yeah.
I'll speak
Matthew
to
has Matthew one day he's gonna say, give me this thing right now. Then you're gonna say, Matthew, let me think about it. Okay, alright.
That's when you put
Take
it.
my draft 2 minutes before you say cheese balls, cheese cake. What's about I hate all those guys. They owe me money, those guys. But you know what? I'm a good guy. You know, let's start. Cheese boys, cheese girls, and a cheese cake.
Leave it in there. Leave it in there.
Matthew. It's like when we were sitting with MacG there and like he was asking and Titi was like, hey, you know, we don't get to do all these things. And then Mac was like, oh, the gatekeepers. Then I said, hey, bro, those guys are like in their feelings. Like, Mac was like, fuck those guys. and the Mac can see the camera. Then he asks you, who are those guys? And then you're just confident. Pop, Chandre Van Veek, Kumba. I don't understand. Kumba. You're like, now you're talking.
Celeste.
He knows the camera. Celeste. You know, all the big comedians, you know, they just don't like me. I don't know why. Then he's like, oh.
Now you're trending.
Kanti, he sees the cameras. Okay.
Then you see that same person at a show with all the big comics. Picture with all of them.
Yes. Industry arona.
Hey.
Cheese boys, cheese girls, and the cheese babies.
Wait, I feel like we were recording this all the time.
We were
We were
online.
no.
We were online.
Okay, but those were jokes.
No, let's start again.
Okay, we're starting again.
Yeah, let's start again.
All right.
Wait, let's do it like this. Now you say
Okay.
cheese boys. You say
Cheese girls.
and then
Cheese
Babies.
babies.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, because you're father.
Yes, father of the.
The original cheese
Okay.
baby.
Yeah, I like that. All right.
Someone's father.
Cheese daddy.
Here we go, cheese daddy.
Okay.
Cheese boys.
Cheese girls.
And the cheese babies.
Welcome to a super special episode of the PNC.
Yeah.
People in need of comedy.
In need.
Rocking his special needs top, the one who's rocking a Braille golf shirt. Give it up for Tsitsi, turmeric, the barbaric.
That one was the worst one.
Is it? All right. And then, ladies and gentlemen, looking like a tall glass of Nesquik. Hey, Nesquik.
Let's quick.
King chocolate milkshake.
Let's quick.
All right. Looking like a long strip of oxtail. Is it oxtail? Konje King, those
It's
cubes.
getting worse.
Norox. Looking like Norox. Ka hairstyle ya Michael Jackson before it was set on fire. Ladies and gentlemen, Jenna Farida Ferrofai to the Fize. And a man who's rocking a t-shirt that has Vegeta on it on fire. Maybe he's just letting us know subtly that he's got a flaming Lamborghini.
Wow.
It's the one and only Chandre.
Yes.
Your garage on fire.
Today you're too much. Today
What's going on? And a man who hasn't had a bath in 4 days and took a dump in his toilet that has no water. The man who has been living in a smell of feces. Please put your hands together for the one and only Mhlongo.
Tabiso is living in an Airbnb, bro.
Here you share things at your own risk.
Never do.
Airbnb.
Never do.
And then he came to an Airbnb.
Wow.
And guess what? They don't have water here in the north of Joburg as well.
Things are bad.
Life happens.
He came to work with a toothbrush.
And a bus to do a sink bath.
You know you don't know somebody until you see the toothbrush.
It looks like Farida's.
This is your smile keeper.
That's a traveling toothbrush.
Whoa.
That's for the streets.
That toothbrush has seen enough days. Wait, you have to do you. Okay, I can't do it anymore because it's not in the mood. Yeah,
you can.
But I was gonna say,
Make it.
looking like a child who goes to a special needs school, majoring in woodwork. The one and only Telela wearing. It does make sense, right?
Yeah. It doesn't make sense. Don't force.
You look like you go to Randio.
Randio.
Oh my gosh.
Magaliesberg.
It's so crazy that there was a school. They were like, we went to Mondio, and then there was Rondio, and there's also the.
It's basically the people who couldn't get to any high school. Any. Radio is for those.
Yeah.
Damn.
I never knew this
The
because
top students were hitting 40s.
Yeah, bro.
Whoa.
Yeah, bro. But building nice
Wait,
ceramics.
40 marks or
You know
40
why? No?
years of age?
Because when I go to Joburg,
Basic.
people would always like tease me with radio chat, like, hey, radio. I didn't know what radio was. And then I saw it.
Made sense.
Yeah.
Children just eating Tepex.
Yeah, we had a school called,
What?
you know,
To
erase the
popcorn.
But
To
I
erase their
problems.
memories. I want to forget what happened yesterday.
No, they actually rub it on their foreheads.
It's a rub on my memories. What was your special needs school called in Lubachum?
Lebochum, in Zone A, where I come from now, there's a mental hospital right there next to us. There's also like a special needs school like that called Mahlasedi.
Matlatsedi. What does that mean in English?
Mahlasedi,
They're attacked.
Hey,
something like, yeah, Uhlasela, like I don't know.
The attacked ones.
Mahlasedi.
those
Yeah,
who
I
are
think-
attacked.
Yeah, like I think it's
Oh,
the
because in
sunrise
Limpopo
of
they
La
think it's-
Hlasela, Letšatši la Hlasela.
Oh, because it's in Limpopo, they
Mahlasedi,
feel
I
like
think
those
the
people
sun-
are
Yeah, it
attacked.
has something to do with us.
A ray of sunshine.
Yeah, ray of sunshine. yeah,
Glimmer of hope.
Ke Le Hlasela, yeah,
Yeah,
La-
Hlasela.
All right.
We had
Hey,
this.
That's a beautiful name.
Ne?
Not like Asbonani, School of the Blind. There are those schools.
Asbambaneni with people who don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's
Bending
also,
one.
there's also a Sizwile.
Asbambaneni.
Asbambane.
Still Asbambani.
Oh man.
Sasbulela, school for the mute.
Yeah,
We are going to hell.
there is a Sizwile School of the Deaf. Facts. It
These
exists.
are all facts, though. Everything
Yeah.
we're saying is facts.
But I honestly feel like you need to honestly talk about those things without having it be a joke, you know?
yes, because we had a guy in a wheelchair.
Sorry.
At home.
No, last night's
It
show.
belonged to you.
Yeah, and obviously, like I started making jokes about,
Yeah. Bro,
like,
even me when at the show when I see somebody with a wheel, you treat them like everybody
like everyone
else.
Yeah,
else.
because they
dog.
are human.
But
We
also,
sold 50 seats and then you brought your own.
someone said that last night.
But Titi, you know what?
No way you go is sold out. I won. Like one.
I'm already seated.
Do you know what Titi wants? Titi does treat everyone the same way. I can vouch for that because we did a show in Pretoria and there was a blind guy sitting in the front seat. And we're telling jokes, and this guy keeps looking side to side, right? Obviously, for the speakers.
He's looking for the jokes.
Right?
For the speakers.
Yes, because I think my mic and Titi's mic was connected to different speakers. So every time I spoke, my speaker, the sound came from this way. So everywhere the sound came, he kept looking. And then Titi was like, "Oh, are you blind?" And the guy said, "Yes, I'm blind." He says, "Why are you sitting in the front?"
Because you hear the same from everywhere. You're wasting someone's space, my brother. You don't need the visuals.
You don't need the
This is a
visuals.
podcast for you, my brother.
It's a listening experience.
Yes. Ay, my man. Yeah.
Joe.
But also the guys, I know that bro, like those guys, they enjoy
Yeah.
those. I'm
Yeah,
looking
man.
at those guys.
Inclusive.
Yeah, because
It's
that is what
inclusive, man.
inclusivity is. You're not gonna
Yeah.
guarantee you because something
You've got a
happened to you.
disability, yeah. And they get
come
treated
on,
like
man.
that everywhere anyway.
Yes.
Why come to a comedy show?
Or thinking that someone in that's in a wheelchair is a nice person. People always do that.
Yeah.
It was like, no, he's in a wheelchair, he must be nice.
Yeah, that's true.
He's an asshole, he beats his wife. You
Oh, he's got
understand what I'm
road
saying?
rage. He's got road
These
rage.
Wheelchair. The car's moving forward and he moves with it.
And he gets, I can't stand your shit. Hey,
My
man.
brother, you can't stand at all.
Hey, man. Ish.
Yo, let me tell you, there's acknowledging people, and then there's what Pops did last night.
What did he do? Did he over?
You know, when it's so bad, people feel like they need to stand up just so they don't feel like they're insulting the guy in the wheelchair.
Oh my
He
god.
was rocking him,
No,
bro.
but it was the jokes were hella funny because he,
Yeah, that was
imitated the guy in the wheelchair as like if that guy was a robber.
Oh,
And then
no.
he was
Not just the guy, dog. He did a misdirection. A church thing. And he said,
Oh yeah.
there's someone in this crowd who cannot walk.
Oh,
And that guy got excited.
go deeper,
you heal someone else.
I healed someone else.
The other person out who came in crawling with their knees.
Who was that person?
Moose. He brought in Moose in Lamid and he made him stand up and run around. Yo, bruh. You know when you're laughing, but then you're going, yo, that guy.
Oh,
Because every joke was hitting, but that one was like, it's for him. Nah.
yeah.
It's fine. It's for him. We know it's for him. And then it went to someone else.
Yeah.
Now you're like, yo, they stole wheelchairs from you, my guy.
And then I went back to him and I was like, yeah, you don't. I saw you when I said someone can't walk. You were ready. You're like, that's my
And he
joke.
rocked him.
And then someone bring it. Hey,
Not
joke. Make a joke.
It's not what this is about.
But it
His
was-
breaks was
He agree. Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah,
but
we moved his little toenails. Yeah, together, move.
no, but no. But again, right?
But it's the truth.
It's a lot of the times people in that position don't feel seen, right? People with special needs, they sometimes feel like they don't feel seen because people are afraid or too shy to acknowledge them or be comfortable around them. Me making fun of you is a love language, okay?
Yeah.
If I'm making fun of you, I am saying you are worthy of my company. You are worthy of. So you tease the ones you love.
Yes.
And he loves you a lot.
You
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 see
insult the ones you don't.
love me a lot. Joe,
Hey,
every day.
ke a o lava.
Yo,
Ke a go lava. Le t-shirt eo ya gago e na le aircon.
thank you, man.
What did you hear now when Pop
No,
said
so
You thought I was speaking Shanghai?
No, he thought Pop said it was a lata.
Chandra, you, bro.
He's
Sandra,
an instigator.
yeah.
He instigates.
Sometimes he immediately stopped laughing. He started looking at you. What did you say?
wait, man, what was I trying to say?
Love
I was trying to say like they want to be seen, right?
Yes.
And so after the show, I went to take pictures with him, obviously, and then we recreated a double wheelchair moment because I got a chair and it looked like we were two wheelchair bros moving in
Convoy.
tandem. Yeah, like a
Oh,
convoy because I was behind
your own
him.
wheelchair.
No, I did a chair, but I made it look like we're in a wheelchair convoy. And then afterwards, he was like, "You should come to my podcast." And I was like, "What's it called? Wheel alignment." And then
Let's walk together.
and he's like, "I should change the name."
That's dope.
wow.
Man. But is it? Do you guys think that it's insensitive to talk to a person with special needs in a normal way?
No.
And this is to everybody. Like it's a question
No.
in general.
And I say no because I watch a lot of TikToks with people who have autism. And a lot of the time the comments will be like, you need to start speaking to them like normal people. Don't baby talk them. They're like adults. They're like 32-year-olds who can't communicate like a 32-year-old would. And if you start dumbing down your verbiage, then they become dependent on you speaking to them in a certain way. Otherwise they don't hear anything. And you can't integrate in the world that way.
I also think that you can't. I think that you should be treated normally. The problem comes in with society. So the fear of being judged for treating a person with special needs normally, and then you also because you feel like you need to do something, you need to help them in a way. No, you can't, bruh. You can't help them. We had like a little person that made us always late for work. and like we had to wait.
What do you mean?
Here we go.
What is the correlation?
No, there's a true story.
The correlation.
I've told this. I think there was a little person, but that guy always used to make us late for
We were
work.
serious for all of 10 seconds.
Because he wanted to get in the bus by himself. So every morning, bruh, the bus would stop there and then you'd see nothing but a bus stop. Then all of a sudden, he would jump on and his head would poke out on the bus and he'll push himself up.
Oh my
Bruh,
God.
he never wanted help, bruh. The bus driver one day came with a stool and put the stool there. That man came and kicked that stool. I don't need help. He jumps back on the bus. Yo, bruh. And then everyone was like, just treat him normal. So one day he was late for work. The bus driver said, we're leaving him. And we drove away. We looked back. We just saw little legs. And I was like, no, he's late. Late is late.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, because you know how that's funny, bro.
No, man.
Because you watch TikToks, bro. You see TikTok for
Yeah.
me is the best place because you see like people with special needs being treated normally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All the time, and it's hilarious
Yes.
sometimes. Like,
Also, like how the Paralympian page kind of was very positive about all
Yes.
of that stuff. And sometimes, bro, like there's moments that you might witness that have to do with a special need, like that the little person thing. And sometimes I feel like as sensitive humans, we're too shy to relay the story back. Like you don't want to relay the story of the moment that you saw or witnessed because you think it's going to look like you making fun of those people. You know what I mean? When I was at 44 Stanley, I saw a bunch of, because I think there's a special needs school around there or somewhere, I'm not sure. But there was these deaf kids and they were like a big group. So I don't know if it was pens down or something, but they were drinking. So they were drinking.
silent.
But there was a vibe. But
Yeah, how do you talk and drink when
Bruh,
you're deaf? With one hand, what was that?
It was just busy gathering. You could see T-shirts were signed, what. And then I saw this one girl. It was when I was still living in Newtown and going to the Virgin Active. Then I saw this couple making out. And then I saw someone try to warn.
How? They're
But they
cheating.
were, then a chick walked around. I promise you, dog. I promise you. And then the others stopped and
Oh, you is this?
I'm watching this. I promise you, I'm watching this. That chick slaps the guy.
You know what that called?
Have you ever seen like an intense moment with no dialogue, bro?
Do you know, do you know what that called? It's called Yajola.
Nah. But what's the Uyachola? How do you do the Uyachola part? You need to
When he's relaying the story, it's like, Manchita la 99.
That's what I needed to know.
Lamaswita maning.
Oh my God.
Maso ding dong.
Oh my God.
That would be the best show ever, though.
Yo.
Silent,
It's like a
silent
real life-
cheaters.
Silent cheaters.
I wonder what's going to really happen.
It's a real life Charlie Chaplin.
It's a
It was the craziest thing to
That's
witness.
wild.
dog.
Bro, once we lost volleyball tournament in high school to deaf guys. Manaruna, we just hear ball. Boom. They don't even celebrate, bro. It's us complaining. Hey, chief. They unison, they understand one another. And I forgot the school. I know the school's name. It also has like a...
It's a primary
It
school.
also had like a weird like name, but it was a blue school next to Bryanston. They beat us in volleyball, and we thought just because we can speak,
We're gonna
You have
get
better
we're gonna
communication
because, yeah,
skills.
like,
sense. They don't know what's coming.
Are they reading lips?
Hey.
we must speak like this.
They were probably reading lips.
Yeah, we must talk like this.
When you
I'm
want
gonna go left.
to gossip.
They're serving from the right.
You know, coming back to your thing, ne, I think a lot of schools lean into that. where they play on the word and the way they exist. Because during Halloween, there's a school in Melville called Children of Fire. These are burn victims. They went trick-or-treating, but they didn't dress up. They went with their scars.
Oh no.
No, for real. And they would rock up at like restaurants and say, trick or treat. And then you see people panicking going, is this makeup? Or
some old lady, great costumes.
But the children, the problem,
There's one for you.
the problem is the children, they play with it. Because they'll even say, do you like my
Costume.
costume?
That's so dope, but that's
But
so
it's
funny.
not a
also.
costume.
Yeah.
It's
It gives them empowerment as well.
It
But
empowers them.
That's Joburg, bro. Joburg people don't, bro. I always say this, man. Like people in Joburg, bro, your brother don't care, bro. Do you know there's another school for like burn victims called Hot Ones? I couldn't believe it. I'm like, yo, how? Bro, we need to, as South
Sunday
Africans, we need to
Warata,
stop this, bro.
at my
Whoever
school,
starting these
Hot
NGOs needs to be
Trevor
stopped.
Gumbi has the best story about
Hot Ones.
So he was booked to do a gig. It was Trevor back in Trevor Gumbi days.
yeah.
Gumbi. Gumba Fire Gumbi. And he got booked to do one of those burn victim charity gigs.
Yeah.
So they had the kids up front, and then obviously all the sponsors and everyone at the back, all the adults. So they seat the burn victim kids in the front. Trevor gets booked to do this corporate. He's Trevor. So he comes out and his opening line is, "Hey, crispy kids."
Oh my god, crispy!
Medium rare.
Oh my god.
He was the MC.
Why would you say
What the
medium
hell?
rare? Why would you say medium rare?
No, but it's
Because you can't find them everywhere. They're rare.
crispy kids is wild business.
Crispy kids.
You know what I found out about
Oh my gosh.
Children
We have
of
to
Fire?
cancel this whole episode.
I think it was a Children of Fire gig, yeah.
Yeah, the Children of Fire.
We're gonna have to cancel this
drills
whole...
at school.
They what?
They have fire drills,
Yeah, but
and I'm like, it's too late.
what do you mean,
Just say
bro?
what you already have.
They don't want to repeat, bro.
It's too late.
They're still alive. They're gonna procreate. They need to know what
have
to
you ever survived
do.
the fire?
Yeah, now you know how to survive a fire.
Them niggas didn't. That's why they're there, bro.
No, they survived. That's why
They
they're
made
there.
it.
So yeah, so they
It's
must
too
do it
late.
again
You got
to
the
refresh
experience,
the
my guy.
memory,
You
bro.
know what to do.
Yeah, bro.
He went.
Matthew. Tell them what Matthew said. Tell them what they must cancel
I
Matthew.
don't want to repeat that.
Matthew said,
Matthew
you
said,
can't tell them well done. You have to say good
Bro,
job.
when you're
That was a hot take.
You're almost there.
Whenever they take a
when
shower,
you're
they go,
bending,
where were you? Whenever they in the shower, they go, where were you that day?
Where were you when I did it? You?
Oh, look at you on a streak.
This water is too cold.
Good.
No, but some you can tell, that day you didn't stop drop and roll when you kept running straight.
Please, can you not do this?
It's one
Can we not do
side.
this?
You're like,
Can we not do this?
brr, brr, brr. You didn't,
But everyone's
the songs they can't play during the matric dance. Umlilo. Always big. TJ.
We are girl is on That is such a traumatic song to listen to if you've been on fire.
Yo, you guys are terrible. They're horrible people.
Shandri.
We imagine these are the jokes they tell when they're with each other.
Nah.
Yeah. If we were in that burn school,
I would tease myself the whole time.
Bro,
Yeah.
there was a
I'd be
brute.
cooking people.
There
Bro.
was
Like, I'm a burn vanilla cake.
There was a brute at my school. They called it. He had a band thing, nah? And I think they wanted him to go to a
We
school
had a
like
Primo
that.
19.
Oh, wait. Una le patch.
Yeah, it's gonna be.
Is it permanent?
Yeah.
Shit. You, in your 30s, you have a big.
He's got a 5 rand.
It's turning into a 20 rand.
It's the old one rent.
There's unprovoked shots.
Honestly, people are getting
Primo
shots.
Abatu
Honestly.
is just living his best life, winning awards with his father. Chandra
You
is
get
here.
me?
I'm trying to make I'm trying to relate.
Oh, it's not even
It was the
together.
last
That
time I
Primo's one doesn't look like it was fire.
Yeah, it's not
But
fire.
that brewery had a big one. They called him Sunshine.
At least it's a nice name.
You know why they called him Sunshine?
Why?
Because in assembly, when there was sun, he's
Reflect.
the only one you can spot in the sunshine.
Mahlasedi.
Yes.
You can
It's a
spot him
range.
anyway. Oh no.
Oh, man, bro, they terrorized that brewery, bro. Like, to the point at which, like, he felt like he needed, like, it was bad at points where people would, like, just gather around just to laugh at him.
Oh no, that's
not
horrible.
cool. I don't like that.
Yeah, that's bullying.
That's actually
Hey,
the
that's
reason.
high school, my bro.
Yeah,
Hey,
it is.
how guys? How
Yeah, but it's not.
but
You know when they
Yeah.
gang up on you, it's not fair. Like that was me in school. I used to like people always used to hit me until I
no.
found the power of teasing, and that's for the first time. Because I remember the first thing I said to that brother always used to hit me. His name was Romano. Always used to hit me.
Raman.
And then because I found out that his father ran away. And then when he hit me that day, I said to him, "This is exactly why your father left in front of everyone."
Wow.
And
Yeah.
he hit me again. I said, "Continue the cycle, my brother." Then he ran to the principal's office and like kind of like pimped me, and then I had to go and I was disciplined.
Yeah.
But I was like, but this guy though, and that's why I got the power to be like, yo, you must fire back, and there's nothing that hurts more than words. So when people gang up on one person, and sometimes that person doesn't have the power to say anything back, it can put them in a continuous cycle of depression and things like that. So it does. I just don't agree with the ganging up. You know what I'm saying? Like a tease here and there, that's fine.
No, you know what it is?
Yeah.
When you're not in on the joke, that's
Yeah.
bullying.
Yes, there's
Guys, whenever you make fun of someone, you must do it in such a way that that person finds it funny too, or that group of people find it funny too. You know, especially when you in sensitive territory. So, I know we're talking about our relationship with special needs people, but sometimes even in a corporate setting, that's a very, very sensitive. Because there's a hierarchy. Whenever you enter a corporate space, there's a very huge hierarchy. There's the CEO, CFO, Exco, COO. There's all the big guys.
Yes.
Then there's the managerial guys, the MDs, the whatnot. Then there's the supervisors and employees. And
Managers.
so if you are going to pick on or make fun of someone on the top, you have to do it in such a palatable way that they find it funny. Because when you do that, all the people underneath look to see if that person finds it funny. And if they don't find it funny, they don't laugh.
Yeah.
But if they laugh,
it's free game.
He made our boss laugh. Though.
yeah,
And that's what we do as comedians. The first person you tease is the CEO.
go after the big guy.
Go after the big. I've seen the rules.
But are you scared though?
No.
No, I'm not scared, bro. I'm not scared to fail if I try something with a good heart.
Same.
Yes.
It's because it's about intention. That's why I say none of us intentionally set out to insult anybody, right? And I think for a long time we were always so fearful of making fun of someone because they've got vitiligo, or they've got one leg, or they're in a wheelchair, or they're blind, or they burnt. You know, like we felt some type of way because we're like, let me not. This is wrong. No, they are people too. The reason why you can sit there and confidently say you are not afraid, I'm like you as well. I'm not afraid to go and make fun of the CEO or the president in his presence, is because I consider him a human being, just like me. I don't go, hey, president.
And his legs are like that for real.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's not like you're saying a new thing, my
Yeah.
brother. Your legs have been like this your whole life, bro.
You
Have you
are.
ever feel like have you ever heard someone like having a disability but you never knew they had a disability?
Yeah.
Like
this
me,
kind of
like me,
comes
like me,
out-
like me.
What's
like
his
me.
disability?
What's your
Let's see.
He's got two big toes.
He's got a big toe that.
That's two.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Blind
extended.
forces.
Oh,
No, it's
okay.
got two.
Swallowed
like two
the
toes in
other.
one.
Oh, so he's got 4.
Yeah, that's why he kicked the industry out the game.
Like one like
that's
it,
a
I
bad
found
joke.
out, there, bro.
That's a bad joke.
There
So
was
horrible.
one
But I didn't
time,
know.
there, bro, a couple were having an argument, dog. They were having an argument, ne? And they're screaming, and I don't know what he says. He said to her, "You just like your mother."
I know this couple.
Then he said, you know, then she said to him, "Yeah, you only have one ball, bruh." I never knew that there were men born with only one ball.
There is a lot, bro.
Dang. There's a lot of one ball niggas.
Yeah, bro.
Is that a common thing?
Yeah.
They can
a
only
common
have
thing.
one gender.
Oh, what's that? They can only make men.
They can only make male babies.
So the more toxic you are, the more the other ball shrinks.
Becomes extinct.
Imagine how the ball sack looks, bro.
Yo, brother,
It just hangs on the one side. This side is blood, the other side is.
It's dead weight.
Yo, and balls are friends, bro. The other ball was like, "Bro, are you still there?"
Jablane! Blane!
Nay.
Oh, he's an empty sack.
Yo.
With that being said, it's time to get it off our chest.
Let's get it off, man.
Get it off your chest. Lay it to rest. Get it off your chest. We can help you the best. Get it off your chest. You don't have to guess. Here on PNC, we're on the quest to help you relieve that stress.
Get it off your chest.
So, Mina, this question is straight to Uputi, Utsitsi. So, it's about like January, December, people usually go home, and this December, my dad has asked to do umsebenzi, and me and him haven't really seen eye to eye for many years. I haven't seen that guy for it's been a long time. So when at Titi, I remember you saying that your dad asked for you the day or the week or a few months before he died. Were you hesitant to go to him, or how did you take it? Because it's very weird when a parent that's never been there is now trying to do the Olive Garden thing. Like he's trying to reach for you when you're in an older age, but they were not really there. So how are you going to how did you take it? And was it a very good sit down, or was it very awkward? Cause it's gonna be very Nami. And another weird thing is because mina ngumuntu wesilisa and ngumzulu, and it's very difficult to ukuzehlisa to umuntu dale ngafuni vele ukuzehlisa yena kuqala. So how was your interaction with your dad, and how would you tell other people that have problems with sitting down with their fathers? How do they maneuver that talk?
Yeah, that's a
I think
deep
this is
one.
the deepest one we've ever gotten.
Yeah, that's a deep one. Ish, my brother, let me tell you, let me be honest here, because there's being funny and there's like the honest side of it. Nah. I regret every single thing I did when my dad was alive. Nah? And I don't say that to try and say, to push you towards a certain message. Me, I was a real nigga with my dad. A real nigga does not take any bullshit. You don't raise me, I don't raise you, stuff like that. But when he died, I realized that a lot of those issues were mine and mine alone. Because now you are just directing all this valid hate and valid feelings to somebody who's not alive and is not there or anything like that. I'm not saying obviously there are circumstances that contextualize this whole situation. If he was there and he was, if the reason why he's not there and blah 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 blah. But me, I'd say like, bruh, whatever you do it for yourself. If you are having this chat and you are having this internal internal fight with your own self, that means that you are looking for something in yourself that will close that entire chapter. If you have to be disappointed, go be disappointed, because the pain of not knowing what's gonna happen or not knowing what happened. Because remember that your dad was your mom's boyfriend at some point, and your mom is an angry girlfriend whenever she thinks about him. And whoever raised you was fixing a problem that they have also heard about. The only person that knows the real story is your mom and your dad at that time. They probably don't even remember the real story right now. You can't be a part of a narrative that's created by somebody else. So go be disappointed if that's the case. But don't ever leave that thing inside, because you're going to have daddy issues and you're going to take it out on the people who love you. And the person that's probably going to get it in the end of the day is your relationship partners. And that's something that you cannot change. Let your dad disappoint you, because that's the only father you have. That's your dad, bro. Like, regardless of whatever you think about it, get tamalao, Leo.
Beautiful words, man. I think we can we can move on to our next thing, but I just want to echo your words. And I mean, he did ask directly for you, but the truth of the matter is that is your only dad. That's the only dad you're ever gonna have. Take it from people who don't have dads, all three of us sitting here.
I have a stepfather.
Yeah, I also got a stepfather. Sorry, Frida.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Farida. When are you a fatherless soul? Fatherless.
No, but take it from someone from people who don't have their dads, bro. We don't have the opportunity to fix anything. We don't have the opportunity to rectify anything. You kind of have to forgive someone for who they were or who they are, and understand them for that. Whether you carve a new relationship with them from the point where they are now, or whether they disappoint you again, it's fine. But just go, bruh. Just go. Otherwise, it will be something you will regret. It's going to play on your mind for the rest of your life. Just go speak to your timer. See him. And a lot of the times, it's weird. In our culture, when elders finally reach out to us, it's because they've also... they say in our culture... It's one, they've grown up, but they can tell that the end is near. And in our culture, they always say that when someone is close to a certain transition... that's when they sort of change and they sort of reach out, and they're trying to sort of fix things before they cross over. And you have to, because that person is eventually, like, it's going to happen. That person is going to be your Josie, and you are still going to communicate with them. So take the opportunity to fix things now while you still can talk to each other physically, so that by the time you talk to each other spiritually, things are fine.
Imagine you have a Josie with a grudge.
I've seen it.
And you are still on earth.
I've seen it.
Hustling.
And this lady says, don't even come and speak to me. You did nothing
or they
for me when
block
I was
your water
alive.
for 4 days.
Yeah. Now you are taking Airbnbs.
It's not funny, that one.
Also,
Yeah, it's not, because I'm sitting so close. Anyway, next.
Ixie Mensa, 100 Mensa, what's up? What's good? What's going on? How are you guys doing? I hope everybody is blessed, because we are in December. We made it. December, bro. We made it. So, the Cape Town show, that was lit. That was amazing. I mean, I bought myself a ticket as a graduation gift, and I enjoyed it. But I had to leave a bit early because I had to rush to my graduation dinner, and I was like an hour and 30 minutes late for my dinner. Imagine. But anyways, it was a gift for myself, so I couldn't not attend PNC, because I need the comedy, what you made. So I left, and after I left, I realized that you guys had the podcast show after the comedy special. And I was like, oh no, I felt bad because I was just right there by Waterfront. I could have came back after everybody left the dinner. Yo, I felt bad. I felt really bad. But anyways, getting off my chest. What do I need to get off my chest? I need to get off my chest the fact that I have been single for 3 years, and the heartbreak that I suffered 3 years ago is just still it's making things difficult for me to like move on and stuff like that. So then I dated a guy, and I really didn't know that he was married. He's coming from another province. I'm also from another province. We met in Cape Town. You know, everything was good. And I just thought he only had a baby mama. But then it was not a baby mama. I found out towards the end of the relationship that they're still married, because when I went home for Christmas, she then came to Cape Town. And when she came to Cape Town, turns out that she was moving to Cape Town. Then I got a call 1st of January, and he was breaking up with me because he got back with his wife, and I thought it was just a baby mama. So I'm struggling to get back on the horse and be a girl in love and so whatsoever. So I don't know. Please advise, because I looked good at the PNC show in Cape Town. I thought guys would be like, hey, boo boo, like, hey, what's your number? Give me your number. But it never happened. Came back home single.
But you left me.
First of all, Cheese Baby, thank you for celebrating your graduation day with
Yes.
us and stealing the time.
Standing up.
Second of all, when people are laughing, they don't have time to share like here. There are jokes flying around. What's your name?
No.
Hey, lovely dress, man.
Lovely dress. What's your number? It's man. Yeah, number.
Why you killing nigga shell out?
Okay, no, I get the guy was.
The guy's laughing at your joke.
Yeah.
Joke.
No, it's a serious joke. This one.
But to our sister's point, I think dealing with heartbreak is a very tricky thing. And I think in your situation as well, I think what made your heartbreak worse was it was so unexpected. Sometimes you are in a situation where you kind of know what's happening, but when you get thrown a curveball like that, when you thought this is how things were, or you thought this is where I stand with this person, only to find out that this person is still somewhere else, or is married, or is in another situation. So you're like, oh shit, so then what we had was a lie, you know? So this thing that we had, I think that's why your heartbreak has lasted that long, is because yes, it's heartbreaking to be in a situation where I don't know, you were disappointed, but to find out that what you thought that relationship was versus what it was are two different things. I think that's what absolutely shattered and broke you. And I honestly think you need to deal with it. And I'm glad you've taken time. Yeah, it's been a long time. But at some point, you need to accept that that's what happened. Because I know you feel so done wrong. When someone does you wrong, you become so rattled and so confused. Like you're in denial for the first couple of however long. Well, you know, it's been a long time with you. But I think the reason why it's been so long is because no sa believe you. This whole time. When
like,
we used to do this and this, Kanti Mutu is.
You know,
And then we went Kanti all while that was happening.
He was the one coming to the province.
Bruh,
And I think he's a Limpopo guy.
I
don't know why. Like Limpopo
Feels
guys,
like
it feels like a
man.
Limpopo thing to only date in Cape Town. You know?
yeah, so
so far.
This story is so common. You don't know how many times this happens, bruh. If you meet a guy and it's been 2 weeks and you didn't meet any of his friends, family, on a WhatsApp, on a call, on a thingy majiggy, hasn't shown you to anyone, you must already know what is happening.
No,
No, Shandre, when you're in love, you don't see red flags.
Can I say
man.
something? I'm about to say, can I say
When you're in love, you
something?
don't see red flags, though.
When you fall in love with someone, your intention is never to investigate them. You're
Yes.
expecting them to give you everything they have, right?
yes.
So I think the betrayal in her trying to get over this is that everything she thinks of when they had, she's now realizing,
It was a lie.
No,
when we were doing this was happening, right? So now the realization is every day for 3 years, like you.
but Here's a question.
Yes.
This is a question.
Oh, this feels like a devil's advocate question.
No, it's not a
Yes.
devil's advocate question. It's a
When Zizi does this,
Go on.
Don't be defensive.
You cannot ask somebody to match your expectations,
Right.
especially
Correct.
in a new relationship. Because
Correct.
people, we meet one another. You think I'm perfect. I'm not. I think you're perfect. You are not. Right. But when the process of finding out all those things happens, instead of accepting the truth that hey, Kebupelo, you know, this guy, he put me in a situation, you start saying, oh, the other guy sold me the wrong idea of this relationship. But he never sold you any idea. You never sold him any idea of his relationship. You just had an expectation of a type of relationship that you wanted. Because think about it right now. Do we think all our partners here are perfect? Right? Do you think you're going to end up with them for the rest of your lives? That's a question you need to answer by yourself. And then
Yeah.
you're asking dangerous questions, buddy.
I don't know you can answer. Imagine you're confident on a podcast.
Yeah.
But I can do that, but because I believe in it.
Yes.
Right? I can't talk for the other person. I'm not saying that I wouldn't like that to be the situation, but now we impose our ideas of what other people should do on them and ourselves on them, and they never agree to do this.
Look,
Yeah.
I agree with you completely. And I think just in closing with this lady, I think the one thing we failed to mention to her is that she must actually forgive this guy.
Yeah. Oh no.
Please.
Also,
She must
I think
forgive herself.
she needs to start to forgive
Yeah,
herself.
she needs to- so
be
that-
like,
so that
listen,
she can forgive
I didn't
herself.
put myself in a position to be played. It's not your
Yes.
fault.
That means you at
Yes.
least you are able to laugh.
But
and
did
you
she
will.
get played?
Good thing.
And you will, eh?
Did she get played?
She, in her mind, her perception of this is she got played because she feels she didn't get all the information. I get where you're coming from, but what I'm gonna say is, based on where she thought the relationship was, on her perception of this person, she put him on a place where she didn't want to be disappointed, and the fact that she put him so up, and she came to the revelation, or he's actually not who I thought he was. She's now giving herself, she's blocking herself from saying it was a mistake.
But
It was
that means
something that
she's
happened.
judgmental.
She
Okay,
is
now-
to herself.
But
Can
here's
I,
the thing,
can I
too.
go
That guy-
back to my point now? My point being like this now. You saying that this influx of love, and it's been 2 weeks. You've been in love for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Nah, you haven't met
Yeah.
no one. Obviously, like that
2
doesn't
weeks
make
is too
sense.
short,
No,
my
it's
brother.
not.
2 weeks
it's
is too short.
No,
2 weeks
wait,
is too
wait.
short,
Remember,
my
if you are
brother.
in
That's
love, you
relative.
see that person every single
relative.
day because
No.
you're
That's
in
relative.
love.
She's in
no.
Cape Town.
Have you
This
ever been?
brother's in
Have you ever been
Limpopo,
on
dog.
holiday, love, my brother?
Colored people introduce you to their family very quickly.
They want.
Yeah, you
And
guys
good
are very
cultural
quick.
thing.
Don't have it.
I mean,
Have
you
you
only
ever
meet
been
my
on
mother when
holiday,
we're gonna
love?
get married.
That's what I'm saying.
day
It's
of the wedding.
relative. It's relative to who you are.
Hey, meet my family.
When you meet someone and you are to, because this is the thing, when people meet each other, it's in order when you introduce them to your family, it's to remove that mask,
Bro,
because
what?
people wear masks when
Wait,
they
let
meet each
Farida
other,
jump.
and then when you take them to the family, you can see them in different facets of their life, and then that's how you, because your intention is to build a relationship with this person. A week went by, you must like, hey, a week, if I'm going into the second week, we must do
Right.
the things.
People go in with the intention of being that person, and then they get disappointed, and then they change the way they date. Now, 6 years down the line, you've met the same person who was open with their family and friends 2 weeks into the relationship. But because they've seen fires, they're like, let me hold up and see what this is about. Now you're questioning whether or not you really in this person's life, not understanding where they come from. Like Titi said, now that changes how my point of view stands.
Yeah.
You're not going to let everybody in on the first 2 weeks.
Yes.
Crazy
It's
business.
not normal. Because
are
then
only-
then you know, if you've experienced this on more than one occasion where this person
Yeah,
disappoints you then don't have to go to everyone and go, hey, we broke up.
Yeah, but
Do you know how disappointing it is to have to go rebuild relationships with new people? Your family keeps saying, we don't know how long you're gonna last.
I met you last week. Kujile already. And now I must.
But that's also
no,
relative.
No, I'm saying,
Yes.
Bon, ke tlhakane le wena today, re kaolane today. Ne? Sharp. We've done the thing, right? Now you want to meet my mother.
No, I don't want to meet your mother. It's not like that. I'm talking about intention.
Why?
You can see a
Intention can
person's
also-
intention from the
after 2 weeks.
beginning.
No, but intention also doesn't
This
al-
is what cheaters say. They spread these rumors out in the streets.
No, but intention.
2 weeks, really?
No, but also intention.
Oh, you want to meet my
I don't agree.
grandma?
I don't
Intention
agree
can be
with
a
that.
long play
5
game.
weeks.
2 weeks
Intention-
aside, ne? 2 weeks aside. But this conversation always makes us fight. Mara,
Here
it's
comes
'cause-
toxic.
No, it's because okay.
Tell us.
Before she found out, did she have problems with the relationship? That's my thing. Because
No.
before
There wasn't anything going on, I'm sure.
whatever that relationship was, she was happy with it.
Yes.
This extra information.
You know
how
what? You know
does
why?
it now?
You know why? It changes her position in her mind of where she is in the relationship.
But look at this, Farida. If I was enjoying this
Tabiso,
thing,
imagine you were working in a company.
yes,
And you were told every day, "Hora, Wena, if you keep doing this, we're going to make you the CEO."
yes.
Right now, that position is not filled. You are going to be the
the
CEO.
perks are amazing.
Now you are working harder than everyone because you like, you know what, that position is mine. Then you find out
There is a CEO.
there is a CEO. He's always been there. He's the highest earning person in this company.
Yes.
And he's not leaving anytime soon.
But was your salary bad?
Bad,
Yes,
but
and
you
the
didn't-
benefits,
You
the perks
didn't even
change.
walk into the
perks didn't
building.
change.
You didn't check if they had a fax machine. You didn't check anything.
Also, I feel
you
like-
just said, "Wow!" You stood outside the building and
Okay.
said, "Wow, I'm
But
gonna be a
also-
CEO."
okay, wait.
Let's not deviate from that point.
No,
No.
Before we move
Bruh,
on.
intention, dog, intention. I'm telling you now, yes. If I don't wanna, if you don't wanna meet my family because you've had so many problems, that for me is a red flag. Why are you bringing so many guys home? What the hell are you? I don't wanna be with you. So already it's a red flag.
No,
if you
but
have,
I
your-
agree, I
It's
agree.
intention,
Wait.
dog. If you
I
show
agree,
me
I
that
agree,
you are
I agree with the
serious,
I wanted
family.
to say,
If you-
intention also has a long play form. I
Yes.
don't have to let you know what I'm doing. You know what? It can go either way, depending on
Yes.
like intention. Now is the word. Ne? My intention is I want to date you. Right? That's the
Yes.
intention.
Yes.
Now I'm showing you that I want to keep you in my life. Ne? And everyone's criteria of showing intention is different.
Okay, so when
It's not the same. That's why I'm like, that's
when
not
on a
linear.
mood to know, ne? Is your intentions close?
No, what do you mean? Based on what?
Pella, remember this person is coming from these are two different relationships
yes.
happening
At the same time,
simultaneously.
yes.
So that means that my intent, like let's say my intentions are supposed to be closed.
Yes, you don't
I
have
must never
intentions
have
for anyone.
intentions.
For anyone outside of this person you're
Exactly.
with.
So, but you are saying that you don't have intentions for anyone, but intentions can grow. Because what if, or okay, this one is a friend. Then the
Especially if
intention-
you're
But guys,
single.
but now
Yes.
you're showing intention to date.
But
Look,
guys,
man, it's
you're
all about
also
the
missing the
momentum.
point, guys.
You know what?
You're missing
Yeah.
the point, right? At the core of this whole thing, and
She
we have
wants
to
to
we have
know-
to move on. At the point, at the core of this thing is that this guy Tabiso didn't say, "I am with my baby mama and I'm with you."
Yes.
It would be a different story had he said. Remember, we had a similar voice note where the
guy was
like,
dating.
"I'm leaving my wife. I'm gonna be with you,"
Yes.
and this person knew.
Yes.
Right. But in this instance, in her mind, this dude was a single
Man with
who
a
had a baby
child.
with somebody else, only to find out
He's married.
he's married.
So that changes the dynamic completely. I know
So-
you're not going to leave your wife. So for me to be and be stupid and be like, leave her, you know, the fact that you only found out
But
now.
Farida, besides leave her. You didn't tell me you were married.
that's what
you
I'm
didn't tell me you were
saying.
with someone else this
That's what
whole
I'm saying. It
time.
revokes your choice to decide, do I want to stay or not? That is
You
manipulative.
are automatically kicked out by sheer virtue of the fact
but
that
if
you
I'm
are.
telling, if we're dating and you find out, and I find out you've got a wife, I have no place.
Yes.
But that's what you-
manipulation I get.
That's what they say.
That's what they say, but you have a place.
Where's my place if I'm not solidified as a
Outside.
person?
There
No!
on the side.
And that's what she doesn't want. And I think that's why she's disappointed, is that she didn't see herself as a side because she
yes.
saw a real relationship that had first person
But
involvement.
ke matlo a mang away.
This is the mistake a lot of
Whose
people
eyes are
make.
those?
Ne? A lot of people make this mistake in relationships. Ne? Because a man knows when he's going to marry you. And you know that intention.
Yes.
When a man wants to marry you, he's going to marry
the
you.
first
And
day
if
you
you
meet
don't
somebody,
see
more-
that from the beginning,
Yeah.
my girl, he is wasting
I agree.
your time.
I agree with Titi. Like,
You
if,
know
if
the
a man
first
really
day-
loves you, he'll tell you within the first couple of times that you guys are together that, you know what,
I'm gonna marry you.
I might
I'm
sound
gonna-
crazy,
yo.
but you, I'm gonna marry you.
Yo, bro, you
Or
as a
you,
man,
I
know.
wanna have your kids with
It's
you.
with you. I want to do
Because
things
men
with
don't
you.
ever say those things to anybody. Yeah,
Or
so-
I love you.
Anytime.
And it,
Uncha, I love you. I mean, I'm not. I love you.
No,
nigga.
I'm saying no, but I love you is mainly intimate moments.
Yes. Oh yeah.
No, you don't just say no. I can literally count on one hand how many people I've ever said I love you to in my life.
Okay, don't.
No.
Don't.
But
Don't do that.
but what I'm saying is, during intimate moments when someone says it, you can't just be mute.
What do you mean?
During.
I make
Thank
you quiet. I make
great
it
to be
seem
When they
like
look back, when they look, do you love me? Yes.
You like me back?
me. I look for
Obvious.
you look
What
for
are we
the
saying?
signs of love.
Is this not making love?
Yeah.
Say it, Retsi.
Giving you the love.
I'm here.
Look at the feet. If the feet move,
Here we go with
that's love.
But that is, bruh, intention is so you would miss
Yeah.
you'd miss so many unwanted relationships and so many drama
I hear your
if
point.
you just look at the person's intention and know
But
that.
how do people? So last point.
No,
Yes.
guys,
Last
we
one,
can't
last
move
one.
on. Wait, this is an argument that's been going on for a long time.
Yes, it
But,
has.
Yes.
time is what we
Yo,
don't
we
have.
don't have it.
Farida, finish. This is the
Now I
longest
even
we've
lost my
ever
train of
responded.
thought.
Last, you said there's a last.
What were you saying about
last.
it doesn't
He said
matter now.
intention is the what of the intention?
Intention is what how you would avoid a lot of unwanted
Okay,
relationships.
so people aren't emotionally. Yeah, thank you. It literally came to my emotional intelligence is where that plays in, because then you need to be able to read. People can say things. If you can read them and be like, wena udlala ngami, you'll save yourself a lot from not even saying wena you are playing with me. Don't go through the questioning process. Emotional awareness and also knowing yourself. You'll know when things don't feel okay.
Guys,
And the way you do it, and
You
the way
hit that
do
on
it,
the head. We're gonna move. Yes.
The way you do it is just to be when you go into a relationship, just say what is this person's
Bruh, but
intention?
what happened to losing, bruh? What happened to losing?
Yes, you can.
You will lose.
What
You
happened
will
to
lose.
losing?
No, you will lose. The thing is,
Everyone wants to be a winner.
No one wants
Guys,
to win. No, we're not.
Man, what happened to lose? Love is the gamble.
Yes, but I'm already gambling
And
with
winners
enough.
know to stop.
Stop.
Stop it now. And winners stop it now.
No. Good night.
Winners, stop
Stop it now. Winners, stop it
Stop
now.
it now.
We have emotional intelligence. You can see you are a winner. Stop it now before you become the loser.
Even
You can
just
lose a-
conversation, it already give a
Yeah,
loser. Hey.
yeah.
Yeah, because you can't keep losing. So cheese babies, we're probably not gonna see you after this app because we're getting cancelled. But
Yeah.
You know, Mac asked that question. He's like, why are we so obsessed with being cancelled? Then I asked him, hey, man, just teach us how to. Because every week we
Gotta
try.
we
you know,
try. We're
nobody
making fun of
does
people in the
nothing.
wheelchairs.
Yeah.
What's the hell? What's going on?
We're not
What
here
do you
to
mean?
hard facts.
I think now we must go for the big jugular.
The
Yes.
big,
Yeah.
big joke.
Because we did the LGBT, nobody
Nothing.
came.
They love us. Everybody loves.
We did.
And we love you guys.
We did.
Tribalism.
Nobody came.
Man.
No one cancelled.
Yeah.
Did
I
Praveen Gordon?
No.
Yo,
No
and I
one.
thought that week.
Yeah, I thought Durban.
Yeah, nobody
Yeah,
came.
when we went to Durban, we came back. Alive.
Don't tempt them.
No, I'm not tempting
Yeah.
them.
No, we're
I'm
not
just
tempting.
saying,
We're
like,
just
hey,
saying that. You know.
yeah,
Like
no.
Tour dates will be going out soon. So
Careful.
just know that we love everybody.
Everyone.
No, but I think it's the authenticity.
Allah, Allah.
But I also think it's like just the sheer reality of just, you know, realizing that you don't have to cancel everything you don't agree with.
True.
Yeah, and also we're not experts, bruh.
Yeah,
We're five weirdos having a conversation about
Yeah.
something. None of us here are qualified.
ADD.
I've got ADD, you've got ADHD.
Only the higher level.
We're not only AD, 3D.
AD blow for one
I wish I
side.
also had a fancy disease.
You do.
Dyslexia.
It's called, Konja, what do you call it when you lie a lot?
Dyslexia. Get
Pathological.
Yeah,
This is a true story.
This man only dyslexia, bro.
Yeah, pathological lying.
pathological.
And Tabiso
He's toxic.
just has a hygiene condition.
I wouldn't even say that about you. I just said you're
It's called
toxic.
living in South
not
Africa.
toxic.
Toxic.
Yeah, Tabiso, you're
Right,
a,
toxic.
you're a toxic man.
I'm realistic.
You have taxi
must.
owner
Yeah.
and chief. Like you're a chief who owns taxis, who has 6 wives and 12 kids. And you tell everyone you are single.
Yeah.
You give that vibe.
But that guy is single. No, that guy is single. Guys.
Let's
Besides
go home.
toxic inside and outside.
Oh, and he's releasing toxic waste.
I'll take a shower and then I'll be back.
Will only be on the inside. All right.
Yeah.
That's it.
Cheese babies. Listen, we love you guys. Thank you so much for walking this journey with us. We'll see you same time, same place next week. Asivali Lendau. Matthew is living here as we speak. That's why Tabis was able to bring his things and wash here. He's washing with Matthew. All right, more on that in Real Komosa next week. My name is Mpopops Murikwani. That is Titi Chumia, the Barbaric. That's Farida Ferrofai to the Fize. Chandre, soon to be Van de Berchters. And the one and only Tabiso.
Abrahams, yeah.
Chandre, soon to be Abrahams. And of course, Tabiso, still Mhlongo. Bye, guys.
Bye.
All right, next
Bye-bye.
episode. Let's go.
Bye.
Change hang, my dog.